All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Over the Cup podcast, a Formula One podcast for fans old and new by Formula One fans old and new. Today, we are talking about the triple header that ultimately was a double header with Chakuni, Kramer, Neil, and myself. Hello, guys.
Hello guys.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello.
Okay, too much to talk about. Don't know where to start. Okay, Imola unfortunately did not happen. Very
But
sad.
Imola, we have to talk about how amazing of a person Yuki Tsunoda is. Full
Yes,
props to that guy.
yes.
That
Actually,
entire weekend, he helped everyone in the city with everything. He was just so sweet.
Yes, he was cleaning toilet, doing.
roads. He was cleaning roads. But yeah. Yuki's Japanese upbringing
Japanese.
is like so.
He did that at the World Cup of cleaning stadiums.
Yeah, Japanese. But yeah, and
And they were blaming the other drivers that they were not doing it, but they were not there. Remember?
yeah,
That was.
particularly our favorite driver. Hey, did you
Who?
see the people on Twitter? Who else?
Max
That is
Verstappen.
true.
No, but it was a rare FIAW in the sense that they gave the decision very early on. They were like, okay, you know what, this is going to be like very dangerous and there is no scope for a race. So people please I think it was announced on Wednesday itself that the race is cancelled. Well, like at least it's not happening that weekend. I don't know if they're going to if it has been postponed or it's just cancelled for this year, but like they actually gave the decision very early as opposed to, you remember the COVID thing.
Yeah.
After they cancelled Australian GP in 2020 and all the races after that. So
But I like the even F1 also took a lot of initiatives in helping the people of Imola. So some
yeah,
good things F1 does,
some good
some good
things.
things.
They also did that. So yeah, good to see solidarity, and I hope people there are okay. And now that now the situation is under control, and I mean, of course, there's a lot of loss that would have happened, but yeah, I hope people can recover.
But did Ferrari do anything? It's their home. Did Ferrari do
Yeah,
anything?
they did. I think they also donated like around 1 million euros towards rescue operations and everything. I
Okay.
think in eight.
What was the hashtag that was trending?
Was there a
Not
hashtag?
Lewis, something like that.
I mean, yeah, it's just idiots on Twitter.
There was a funny one because Lewis
Oh,
has
yeah.
been
Oh,
defending.
okay. I have to see this, and yeah. Now I remember
Yeah, you
what it's
remember.
about. Yeah.
He posted it on the group as well.
Yeah, I posted on a group, not our group, but yeah, just hold on a second. So when this was happening in Imola, and like I told you that there were people who were blaming Lewis Hamilton for not being there and not doing the rescue work like Yuki was. So there was a hashtag that was going around on Twitter because Mercedes fans were like, this trolling of Lewis Hamilton just does not make sense. And I'm just trying to find that screenshot. Yeah. So the hashtag was hashtag where was Lewis Hamilton when? And I will just show you a couple of tweets that Hamilton fans did just to demonstrate the absurdity of what these people were saying. Where was Lewis Hamilton when Thanos snapped half of the universe out of existence?
Wow.
There was Lewis Hamilton when
Right
Kanye
questions
West
are being asked.
interrupted Taylor Swift's speech at the VMAs.
Nice.
Where was
So
Lewis
Good
where
Hamilton?
question.
was Lewis?
Where-
Where was Lewis Hamilton when Piqué was cheating on Shakira?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where was Lewis
Well, he was,
Hamilton?
I think, on a date with Shakira, but let's not get into it.
Yeah. Hey, he was there in Spain, but we'll get to that. Where was Lewis Hamilton when the East India Company came to India in the name of trading spices? Where
Oh,
was Lewis
great
Hamilton
question, bro.
so he should have flown out to help me get better. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton fans had
Oh, I also have one question. Where was Lewis Hamilton जब कल मेरे को आलू का पराठा ठंडा मिला था?
uh yeah. So
And this is the most saddest thing happened
yeah.
out of all.
Me getting a cold aloo paratha, na? I know.
Yeah.
I was so sad.
Speaking of aloo
Which was the
paratha,
delivery service? We have to report it, man.
Should I take it to the FIA?
Yes.
Okay.
FIA, all the
FIA
organizations.
5 second penalty to Nico Hülkenberg. Just why not?
oh, I
Because
thought you
they
were
like
going to say Nico Rosberg.
FIA did stupidity in both the races, right? In Monaco and in Spain.
Pain,
They
I
gave
remember the Yuki thing. I think, yeah, even in Nico Hulkenberg, I think in Monaco, right?
Yeah, it was somewhat very similar to it. And where would that guy go? There is no space on that that road.
Yeah, but I think, oh man, it's like
You
the
can't
funniest
quote
thing.
the rules which were made when the car was half the size.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, it's FIA.
Dude, you can't race in a track which was made when car were half the size.
Dude, if they have done something good one day, then you kind of have to expect them to fuck up for the next 4 weeks at least. That's like,
Law of averages.
yep, that's how it happens. So
But that Yuki thing, okay, so if Yuki was at fault, then why was George also not given the 5 second penalty?
but the thing is that first I think the George Russell incident was a first lap incident and they are more lenient there. And second of all, Yuki did not deserve a penalty for that move.
It was a proper racing incident, and Joe came from the back on a turn. So it is Yuki's call how much room he wants to give, what he wants to do.
And he gave enough room. It's not like Joe did not have the room. I think he was just not able to control the car, and so that
Yeah.
he took the
And
escape
also, it
route.
was not dangerous. He had that like that side road kind of thing from where he could maneuver the car out.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah.
not gravel or something from where his race is completely gone. He did not lose track position. He did not lose anything. So, what was that moron cribbing about?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, every Formula One driver thinks that, what
They were
they
correct.
they are correct. But that is not always the case. But we are jumping ahead so much. Like,
I was about to ask this. Are we skipping
no, 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 no.
Monaco entirely?
Let's talk about Monaco. So qualifying. Dude, it was such a nerve-wracking qualifying because first Lewis Hamilton was like, I'm going to be in danger in every single session. Lewis Hamilton was like, I'm just going to pull out a lap in the last few seconds and not a moment before that. And then Max Verstappen, dude, Max Verstappen. I was so sure that he got the what do you say?
Pole
He got the
position.
pole. He got the pole position. I was so sure because when Max was doing his final run, he was two after sector two. He was I think 2 tenths off Alonso's time, and then he
Yeah.
gets pole by 3 tenths. So he found like 5 tenths in that final three-corner final sector.
I think Lewis is not wrong when he says that Red Bull has a bullet right now.
Yeah, but like I mean, Lewis also has had
Yeah, 2020. Come on. 2020, he had like a rocket ship.
yeah, of course. So, I mean, like, I'm not going to be too sad about it, but yeah, what can we do? Abhi unka time hai, let them. So,
No, but I think now, so it is baffling how Aston Martin and Ferrari both have walked so much after having such good start.
yeah.
I think there are no good strategists left in the F1, industry.
Hmm.
How can two teams do this?
The plus one was 50.
Yeah. Let's stick to Monaco. Let's talk about Monaco. So yeah, pole position. But like, it just goes to show, like I think the 2021 season was so good. It was because Lewis and Max were like so close to each other. Like they were
Yeah.
like the excitement of Monaco qualifying was because Max was under threat. His pole position was under threat, right? And that's why it was so exciting because like Ocon is getting pole provisionally, then Alonso is getting pole provisionally, and then Max is like, oh no, I have to do like my best lap and this and that. And I think that's why competition is so important. But it's okay. Let Red Bull enjoy this. We will come back. But let's talk about the race. Pretty standard race by Monaco standards until it started raining.
And then all hell went loose. Like,
Yes.
do
But
whatever you want.
the thing I want to talk about is Aston Martin fucked it up for Fernando Alonso. Like, they are literally the second fastest car on the street, on the circuit right now, on the grid. And their strategy call was like, it was like a call that a back marker team would take if they just happen to be running in like top three places.
But I think their strategy went haywire because they bet their money on Stroll that let's try to put Stroll on full wets or inter, I think, and
No,
see how he does. And Stroll just went haywire on the track, and they had no clue what to do now because they don't have any data.
no, but they pitted Alonso and they put on slick when the track was already wet. When the entire grid was going on inters, they put Alonso on slick, another set of slicks, which
You have
is
to go in.
he had to go and get in another pit stop, and he was again behind Max by like 17, 18 seconds because of that second pit stop. And had they just put on inters, there
But
was
I
a
think
chance
that
that
happened
Alonso
because
would
they put inters on Stroll, and Stroll just fucked the race, and they were like, "Oh, inters are not good. I think slicks will work because inters it's not gripping only." So then they went for slicks for rounds, and they were like, "Oh wait, if we
But
want
the
more
best
grip, we should go for wet."
But the best of the grit is on interns, and the road is wet. Like someone not able to drive the car in wets or inters is not indicative of going on slick.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think.
Papa Stroll did not think that that my son is this bad. Papa Stroll did not understand that his
Listen,
son is.
I think he's trying really hard to show Lawrence how bad he is. I think Papa Stroll should sell the team and bring Vettel back in that team. Man, if Aston Martin and Red Bull are going to have a competition, just get Vettel back in that. Alonso Vettel in one team. Max.
Oh, it is too much ego clash. No, 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 no.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think with Vettel it's going to happen.
Hey,
Not with Vettel.
it's not Vettel who will be cause the problems. No,
No, I know, but Fernando hates Lewis more than he hates Vettel. The
possible.
beef is more. The beef is more with the vegan. Sorry, matter. Yeah. So that's pretty much. Yeah, I mean, a couple of cars fun. I don't even remember Monaco now. Let's see, let's go.
I love the so I switched to F1 TV, and in the it was I think during 54 or something only, and the moment I switched the TV on, and it was I see signs just gliding on the road. He just
Yeah.
went.
Dude, Ferrari had such a terrible race in Monaco. I cannot even. Oh, we have to talk this. George Russell. George Russell gets a 5 second penalty. He has a 6 second gap from Charles and has the audacity to ask Mercedes to let Lewis pass him.
Why?
Because he was worried that Charles was going to overtake him or catch up to him, and then once the penalty is applied, he's going to lose position.
Is he stupid?
I think so. No, but he was like, "Oh, I will stay within 5 seconds of Lewis, so that like Lewis will eventually retain his place once my penalty is applied, but it will protect me from Charles." And literally, I think Charles finished some 12 odd seconds behind him.
Nice, very very nice.
Which is like, yeah. So after the penalty, Charles is like 4.5 seconds behind him. So yeah, he finished around 9.5, 10 seconds.
Hamilton had the fastest lap in
Monaco,
Monaco.
yeah.
Wow.
I know. He gave me so many points and predictions because I predicted that.
Aha.
Yeah. What else happened in Monaco? Oh, Checo crashed in Q1. I think he got confused on his strategy between Q3 and Q1. He executed it 2 sessions early. So that
Poor
was
guy is
sad.
not having good luck.
Yeah. I think everybody keeps expecting Checo to be like Lewis and Nico. I think, yeah.
But to be very honest, Checo needs balls to do that, the Lewis and Nico thing. Nico was
No,
batshit crazy and determined to win it.
but Nico
Checo,
was
you don't see
also
that.
consistent. Checo is not consistent enough. Problem is consistency. Like he has to be in the race. You can't have a crash on a track like Monaco and expect to still be. I know it's too early and everything, but still, like it's points lost at the end of the day. Like
Max is 50 points ahead of him.
yeah, exactly. So it's like Max would literally have to DNF at least 2 or 3 races, and Checo will have to win those races for him to have any chance at like fighting with the champ for the championship. Like he's just not consistent enough.
It's just so, it looks so drastic and different. I mean, I understand. I've seen this Mercedes domination, but just look at it. It feels so different.
No, I think it's pretty standard Bottas Lewis era. It's pretty much
I
that.
think Bottas Lewis era was still
Bottas,
even more dominant for as long as the constructors is that, because
yeah.
Bottas Lewis era it was still a little competitive. I won't say a lot, but because see, in a year there was Leclerc, then there was Raikkonen, Vettel, Rosberg, Bottas in a year. So it was not. I mean, yeah, he won it very easily in all the years, but he still had some competition and some fights, right?
Competition. Yeah.
But this though doesn't look anything. I mean, the second guy is 53 points behind, and we
Yeah,
finished what 5-6 races.
I actually wanted to ask you, like, I know all of Lewis's, like, and I think this is the part for which we need Honey Badger. But like from what I remember, I think 2017, 2018, he still had competition from Ferrari. Like,
Yeah. Up until I think Vettel's last season, he had competition. So I think 2019, yeah.
but Vettel's last season in Ferrari was 2020, 2020 though, it was like Lewis domination. But I think 2018, 2019, he had fairly decent
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was
yeah.
the
I
season
remember he had good competition.
they fucked up Singapore, and then was it 2017, 2018? I don't know, one of those seasons. But yeah,
Singapore fuck up happened in 17.
yeah. But like, and even from let's say 2014 to 2016, at least the Nico Rosberg era, like it
Yeah.
always used to be Mercedes 1-2, and it was always like either Lewis is going to win or Nico is going to win. He still had competition. Like even Sebastian Vettel during his Red Bull years did not have that big a competition with Webber. There was that
Mm.
one championship battle with Alonso in 2012. Other than that, Vettel also won his. I think I guess 2010 championship also he won it in Abu Dhabi only the last two.
Mm.
50%. But yeah, it's okay, man. We will come back. I think these upgrades were promising. Let's talk about Barcelona.
Oof, what a race. What a race.
What it
Loved it.
is. Can we just agree that two-stop strategy should be the norm? Like make two stops compulsory. I mean, there were so many strategies like hard, medium, soft, medium,
Okay,
soft,
can we
But
hard,
just
soft.
acknowledge the fact that there was zero DNF?
Yeah,
yeah,
zero.
it was pure racing.
It was like Miami. Miami
Okay.
also had zero.
But okay, so qualifying, Leclerc, big upset. I was very
Oh,
shocked when I saw the
Oh
point.
man,
I mean,
Norris did
that.
yeah.
very well in that Q3.
Yep.
And
Definitely.
then I think Q2 was the most crazy one and chaotic. Like Russell fucking it up, like going into Lewis, then Perez on the other side spinning and getting on gravel, and Tsunoda very well into the top 10, but then the lap
Yeah.
getting deleted. So much happened in just, I
God,
think,
dude.
1 minute only.
Yeah, that 1 minute we had just reached the place where we were watching
Man City and
the FA Cup final. Manager was
Oh,
meal day, and we'd gone to meet up some friends, and they were watching the FA Cup final because one of them is a United fan, and so we had just reached there. We were trying to find them, but oh man, what a vibe! Like as much as I hate United fans, but we reached the venue just as Bruno was taking his penalty.
oh.
And yeah, the vibe was crazy. But so we missed a chunk of YouTube. So that's why I'm like, when did this
yeah,
happen?
Gravity.
Did not
Okay,
see
for a
that
second
happen.
I thought we are talking about FA Cup.
No, we were talking about the pickup.
No, we are going in depth for FA Cup analysis.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can. It was a frustrating match for United. I mean, like it is. I
It was
think
to be very honest, it was a sad match for Kramer himself also because Chelsea fan and
I have given up, okay.
as a
For
Chelsea fan,
United fan, it is like double-edged sword. They don't want Liverpool or Man City to win.
why Liverpool?
So they have some beef with Liverpool.
Ah man, come on.
Man, United fans have beef with Leeds United, okay.
Hmm?
Leeds United.
Yeah,
Because of
that relegation team.
because Alex
but okay,
Ferguson.
okay, wait. We have to get back to Spain.
Q2.
Q2.
Yeah, okay. So Q2 gravel something. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Perez won. Perez went into gravel. On the
Hmm.
other side, the legend, as known as George Russell, who does not check his mirrors, did
Of
not
course.
see that Lewis was coming on hot lap and just zoom.
Oh my God.
How dare he?
And he was like, he is telling his teammate on the radio that his team on the radio that why didn't you tell me someone was on hot lap, and and everyone on the commentary box is like, why didn't you see the mirrors?
Yeah. Despite FIA having increased the size of mirrors, this is still happening. Yeah. George Russell is a different brand of terrorism, dude.
Dude, George Russell and Lance Stroll need a camera at the back with screen in front of them.
I don't think it's the fault of the mirror. Like I think we've seen enough
No,
instances where
they need a bigger screens like 4K screens,
I
4K
don't.
camera.
I think they just want to be blind to those things. I think it's a personality issue. It's a habit issue. Anyways, okay, that happened, and then Q3, what happened in Q3?
Q3, oh, Norris shocked everyone. Dude
Yeah,
was so fast on that track. For a point, I was like, he won there. Like, he's starting.
Man, I was so happy for Norris.
Yeah, I was too, man. It was so good. It was such a good lap. Norris, Gasly, like, it
Gasly
felt like, oh,
got his penalty, right? In Spain, was it Spain? Yeah, it was Spain.
Yeah, it was
but
pain.
the qualifying, but in qualifying he qualified Q4 and then he got the penalty.
Q3.
P4 and then he got the penalty.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said Q4. I heard Q4. I was like, was there an extra second this qualifying that I did not
No, no,
watch?
no, no. No. P4, and then he got the 5 second penalty, and then everyone got up.
I mean, okay, biggest letdown in yesterday's qualifying is Alonso.
Yeah, man. Aston was nowhere.
Alonso.
Aston Martin was
After
like,
Yeah.
Monaco, after
Yeah, like P9 for Alonso is like a shocker.
I'm sad. Like it was his home race, which is even sadder.
But that Aston Martin did not look that good in Barca. Trust me, it felt
Yeah.
very off. It felt very, very off.
yeah.
I mean, you would think that. I mean, I think Aston has upgrades coming for the next race. I think Canada they are bringing upgrades, but you would think that they would bring it to Spain to test them because that's the track on which they did their testing.
But also,
But
I think there is some problem in maintaining the tire temperature for Aston, because that Aston was not having grip throughout the weekend. Like, it was very bad. And I think someone on the commentary also said that this looks like a bit of a problem, because these the same type of tracks you will find in Silverstone and also in Brazil, in Canada, where you will have turns, and you would need that brake temperature to be proper to have that perfect turn. You can't have cars like these, winning the races.
yeah, I guess. Anyways, man, Mercedes was amazing. That is
Oh,
the only that matters to me.
Yeah,
uh,
they
uh,
were going to be working.
from the start of the race, it was just amazing.
It was the number of laps we made the soft tires last.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think the lowest was 26 laps.
26.
26 laps last.
Yeah.
I was just so clear that
Can
we
we
only
talk about how amazing Ferrari strategists are?
Leclerc. Oh my God.
No, but like I see that point because like the Ferrari on hards was not doing any wonders. Like
Then
I
put it
think
on mediums.
no, they started Charles on hard, but they pitted him after 17 laps. Then they put on soft, and then I think then they put on mediums also.
Yeah, but then don't you need the fastest tire for the last stint?
But I think Ferrari anyways has a higher tire degradation. Like, he has to defend his position, whatever position he finishes at. He has to be able to defend that position towards the end. It was
But
very clear
come
that
on,
it was going to be a
Science,
two-stop or
no, no, no.
three-stop.
Science, when he came out of the pit for after the second pit stop, he was very fast. If in that stint he had soft tires, he would have fought for that third or the fourth position with Perez. He
Yeah.
literally had to let go of Perez because he did not have anything in his tire.
I mean, yeah, Ferrari decisions and strategy.
You,
I was just
if you
talking
are
to
doing a two stop, then you have to ensure that the fastest tire is in the end, so that you can optimize the maximum points and the time for the last stint. Because
what
तभी है ना
what
जब maximum degradation है.
what order did they go for signs? It was medium, like no, it was soft, hard,
No,
soft,
no, no,
soft,
no.
hard.
It was hard, soft, and then medium. Same Charles and Sainz both.
Same strategy.
So that guy was fighting for the podium and fourth position, and you do this to him. On the
Yeah.
contrary, the Red Bull strategy was so beautiful.
Yeah.
They went hard, medium, and soft, and then in the end, he overtook Sainz.
No, they went soft, medium, soft, or medium,
Ooh.
soft, soft. Red Bull, medium, hard, soft. Red Bull went medium, hard, soft. I think. But anyways, like what made Spain amazing was Mercedes was amazing. Too many tire strategies. They all had soft tires to use for the race because they did the tire test, the Silverstone Tech tire test in I think free practice too. So that was good. And what else? What else? The track was cold. That helped. And Russell got some rain. That was interesting.
Oh yes,
Russell
we have to
Wayne was
talk
his
about
friend,
Russell's
that
ride.
idiot.
Dude,
Russell
no.
got
I
some.
think that was smart.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I had
Yeah.
Christian Horner fooled for a second.
Yeah.
Dude, he had like full grid full for a second.
Yeah, dude, he had me fooled for the second because you're watching the race, you can see that there are like clouds and everything. And I'm like, yeah, man, maybe. I mean, where else will the water come from on the visor? Turns out it's
They're
not.
like, oh, wait, I think it's my sweat.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Dude, I loved Max's reaction when he told that to Max in the cooling room.
Okay, so I have to talk about this, okay? So, you know how we talked about like them giving Nico Hulkenberg some penalties, and Gunther Steiner was like really upset about. So he said something
Yeah.
about the FIA, and the FIA called it, and they give him. I think what they have done is they've given him a reprimand. One of the
Really.
reasons,
So
one of the reasons that they have written, you have to listen to this because this is so funny. Okay. Mr. Steiner stated that if he had meant to insult or offend anyone, he would have used much different words. The stewards do not dispute this. He
what
would have box smashed their door. So he said
are they
something
really that? Are
about
they really that dumb?
Bro, I'm not even kidding. Listen, I will share my screen. Just look at this. Like, it is literally in the document. Point number 6. Mr. Steiner stated that if he had meant to insult or offend anyone, he would have used much different words. The stewards do not dispute this.
What
Oh wow.
nonsense.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, funny. Like, people are scared of content so much.
They should be, but what Gunther said makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, like FI is like you can't say anything bad about us, despite the fact that we keep fucking up. And you know what? Yeah, I understand from Gunther's point of view. It's not like Haas is in a position, scoring position. Like their cars are in position, point scoring positions every other race weekend. So if I don't know if Monaco they had a chance or not, but let's say like if this continues, this incompetence continues, and what if they have a good chance to score some decent points, but like the FIA does this shit again, which they will because they don't want to take any criticism. They don't want to accept that they are like fucking useless.
Hmm.
So but
Monaco.
that
No, I
line
don't
really,
think
Now
Hulk had any.
I
but
want
that
to know
line,
what Gunther should have wanted to say.
yeah, I know, right?
Uncensored Gunther.
I think we will get that. We will get that bit in Drive to Survive.
That to survive, maybe, yeah. Oh, on an
Or
unrelated
like
note,
we want like a post race analysis from Gunther, uncensored Gunther.
yeah, you should start a podcast.
Yeah, uncensored Gunther.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's all DM them him at same time.
Yeah. So, yeah, on an unrelated note, I think we covered everything we want to talk about screen. Neil, how are you feeling watching Drive to Survive? We are now on season 5.
Season
Oh,
I do not have the strength to watch it. I watched episode 2 yesterday and I already told Neil 5 things that I had a problem with. So,
yeah, there is
You all made me watch that entire season for no reason now.
me too. You are watching it entirely. You made me watch it.
that's the reason of me. I'm making myself also watch, but
And 2 points minus from Mansi for doing this.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I
I
second
will
that.
finish. I will finish it this week. I will finish it this. We will. We are going to after. So while we have dinner, we watch it every day.
Okay.
But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Okay, now -2 for Honey Badger if he doesn't watch it.
I will finish it. We're going to watch it together. And all of us are going to do the review also together. But yeah,
the seasons 1, 2, 3 were amazing. 4 also because of the dramatization of the
Oh.
last race.
dude, I shit you not.
Poor
I
Max
cried.
Verstappen. Oh my God,
I
that poor guy.
cried in the last episode, Abu Dhabi, when I saw everything and Lewis comes on the radio and says this has been manipulated. Dude, I literally cried. I was like, oh my god, I forgot how
That
heartbreaking it was.
after that race was so stupid and how it ended. And the worst thing is, after the race ended for like 15-20 minutes, and everyone was just trying to understand
What has
what
happened?
all bullshit happened.
And they
That
showed,
entire 15-20 minutes is very difficult to watch.
and
Lewis just
then
not getting out
No,
of
no,
the
no, no.
car.
Let's not talk about Abu Dhabi and go through the thing again, man.
yes, and then okay, so I was crying. I was like, we are not starting season 5 the day we finished watching season 4. And so when we started season 5, the first thing they show is again Abu Dhabi. I was like, what? And literally the notes that I'm making for our review, I wrote in my notebook, oh yeah, we are starting with trauma. That is what.
Yeah, because they started with Abu Dhabi and entire everything, right? And then
Yeah.
this guy
And
Toto saying
then
everyone has a
target on
target
their
on their
back.
back and everything.
And then under that, I wrote "Kill Me Now."
Because that is very good.
Yeah,
I think
but
that
yeah,
just went a little off road.
yeah, I was sad. But okay, let's come back to Spain, where Mercedes got a double podium, double fucking podium, man. Yes, yes. I'm so happy.
Let's go.
Dude, I was so scared when Perez was like charging.
Catching up,
I
yeah.
knew it was not gonna happen, but still I was like, no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. No, like, so F1 TV, by the way, again, huge shout out to F1 Multiviewer. If you have F1 TV Pro subscription, download that app for your laptop because it makes viewing F1 so much fun because I have so much data and I was literally watching every single lap what was Perez's lap time compared to George's. And I was like, yeah, no, this is not happening. This is not. By the end, by the time there were like last 2 or 3 laps left, I was like, he was not going to catch.
We were scared like 6 laps to go.
Yeah. So F1 Multiviewer, amazing app. But yeah, so Spain was good. Then now we have Canada. Canada should be
Yes.
good. I'm
Canada will
traveling.
be good. I'm hoping for a good Canada race.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch it or not, but yeah, we'll still do
It's
it.
next week, no?
I'm traveling home.
No, I was
For
just
them.
asking. It is next week, na, sir?
Not this weekend, next weekend, yeah. 18th for now. 16 to 18. I'm
Hmm.
traveling.
Oh,
next week.
yeah.
So but hopefully I'll be able to watch it. Replay.
Oh,
Come back
this time
home.
the second last race is Vegas, not Brazil. Oh, yeah.
Oh, also,
Yeah,
no visa. Also, Indians doesn't need visa to go to Brazil.
Yeah, but I'm not going to Brazil for this.
man,
I
if
think no one is.
I can, I will go to Brazil to watch Brazil.
Oh, it's a triple header. It is this US GP, then Mexico and Brazil. That's a triple header.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but same continent, huh? Same, almost same time zone. Oh,
I
that's
did not
fine.
know that.
Yeah. Quite fact because they wanted to do Vegas on the Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know why. I literally do not know why.
Mm.
Vegas is on the
Because
last week.
Thanksgiving weekend, it will be everyone will be on leave now, so you'll get maximum attendance in Vegas.
But it's like a 4 day holiday, dude. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like people are not changing their plans for fucking F1. But I don't know. I don't want to talk about Vegas. It's gonna happen Pacific time, 10 o'clock. Like we're going to be watching an F1 race on Monday morning. Who wants to do
Yeah, I'll watch the race from my office.
it? Yeah, I work from home, so
Yeah.
no
I will
complaints.
watch on Sunday only.
Yeah. Time zones. Anyways, so we did predictions. Okay. So Monaco, I got like crazy points. But okay, so Hanibada did not send in his predictions. Raymond, you predicted for Monaco, Max Perez, Alonso, fastest lap to Max. Pole sitter will be P1, which is like such a pop out that I don't even have words for this. Such a bullshit prediction. Can't
Good.
even.
That's a
Lando
smart prediction.
and no Williams in points. So you get a total of 5. Which is
Nice.
like, fuck you, Prima. This is
Yay.
Shakuni, you predicted Ham, Alonso, Max.
I am getting
fastest lap to
0. I am
Russell.
getting 0 for Monaco.
No, Yuki above Nick, Lando in points, 1 Williams in top 50. So you get 2 for Alonso.
Oh, I forgot Alonso. Oh.
Yeah, and 3 for the remaining, no, 2 for 2 of your predictions. So you get a total of 4. But I predicted Verstappen, Alonso, Perez, and fastest lap to Hamilton. Mercedes more points than Ferrari, at least 1 Williams in points, and at least 2 DNFs. So I get 7 points.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
My highest. And then Spain, Kramer, you predicted Max, Checo, Alonso, fastest lap to Charles. Only 1 Alpine among points, at least 3 DNFs, and Bottas above so. So you have 2 points. Now I don't know which one you got it for, but like I've checked and I've put in the points.
That
Shaguni, you
is
predicted
Max and only one this thing.
Max,
Ocon
Alonso,
in
Perez.
points. Yeah, I know where I got points.
Hey, you said only 1 Alpine in points.
Yeah.
Alpine was also in points.
No, Gasly was 11.
No, Gasly was 10.
Because Tsunoda was
Tsunoda got a penalty. Gasly was 10.
Man, I watched
Now
the
you are
entire-
going to hate. Now you are going to hate FIA even more. If Tsunoda did not get that penalty, you would have gotten this point.
Yeah. Good.
And I watched the entire race hoping for that 1 point. Entire race with very less internet.
Shaguni, you predicted Max, Alonso, Perez, fastest lap to Perez, at least 1 McLaren in points, 1 Williams in Q2, and Stroll out of top 5. So you get 3 points. Max and Stroll prediction. I predicted Verstappen, Alonso, Perez, fastest lap to Alonso, at least 1 Alpha Tauri in points, Carlos beats Charles, and at least 2 DNF. So I also get it because Carlos beat Charles, and we predicted Max.
For you also, one Alpha Tauri was in points, but
Yeah, it was in points.
Fucking hell, FI is ruining things for everyone.
But we have a closer championship.
Okay, I
So
am last. I know that.
Kramer's leading with 25. Then I am
Oh,
at 24. Shaguni, you are at 21, and Honeybager is at 20.
how
So
am I still at 21? I mean, I did not score any good points. How am I at 21?
Dude,
you
I
are
am
five,
making sure I am getting that
one,
first place
two,
back.
4, 3.
No, no,
That's
next race I am predicting Hamilton first.
might
What's
happen,
next
man.
is
Might
King.
happen. You never
No,
know.
no,
Like
no, no, no.
I,
Max
I,
was 24 seconds of Hamilton, dude.
I
He
had
wasn't even
no clue.
trying.
Bro, like I literally predicted what do you say? Fucking my Monaco predictions, dude. Crazy.
And now I'm hoping for at least one match DNF
Yeah.
just for fans.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still don't want Checo to win that race. I want Checo to finish like 5th or 6th in that race, just to
Bro,
make it
nobody
even
else
more
is fighting.
interesting.
But nobody else is fighting. You might as well hope that Max DNFs and Checo gets maximum points so that there is still a championship battle.
Are
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
want
no, no.
I don't want Red Bull to win constructors. Max is winning the drivers championship. I
They
want
are
Mercedes to
they
fight for
are
the
doing this.
constructors.
No, but Mercedes can't fight for constructors. They are
They
best
are
they can
second. They
do.
are just what 100 points. They just need a few
I
races.
want Red Bull double DNF.
Now, अंदर का शैतान जागा.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I mean, I guess we'll find out in a week and a half what happens. But anyways, guys, I am hungry. So is Neil. Let's go eat dinner. And thank
Bye.
you for joining. Thank you everybody for listening. If you have any feedback for us, or if you want us to cover anything, or if you want to be part of the podcast, please write to us at
Dude, or just reach out.
overthecurve@gmail.com or
Just
reach
say
out to us
hi.
on Instagram or Twitter at overthecurve podcast.
Also, if you are
Do you
listening to
have
us, thank
to
you very much.
interrupt?
I don't think anyone would listen to us, but thank you.
Yeah, okay. But do you have to interrupt it? I'm going in a flow.
Who
Kramer.
interrupted me?
Kramer.
Kramer, you idiot.
We can discuss this later, or else you have to edit this also.
No,
Yeah.
we are keeping Kramer, you idiot.
Wow. Dude, don't forget I'm leading the predictions.
Yeah, that's
That's why you are an
perfect.
idiot.
All right. Okay, we've established that. I'm still hungry. Okay. Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.